finally got new windows and everything has changed.
Last week on Draper's Doing Renovations, we shared with you everything we've done in the last 200 days to make this small, cheap house into our home. We have drywallers on deck ready to come make this shell into a home. But first, we have to get all of the new windows installed. Chris and I have spent the last couple of weeks preparing all of the openings to receive the new windows, and we really hope we have everything right, that every window fits. The store is making you work for it, huh?
Yeah.
And more importantly, that I actually like the windows I ordered. Look at the cutie. They have everything off the truck and it's all sitting here in the yard. I saw the massive sliding door come off the truck, but I don't know where they squirreled it away. Giant hole, old crappy window. Things are happening. In my office, Chris has to frame up today so that it's at desk height. It was a little bit low. He is also having to do some quick finishing work in basement windows, and I know he's around here somewhere. Oh, I don't know if we can disturb him, because not only do we have windows going on, we also have the amazing Steve, our HVAC plumbers here, finishing off their install. We'll let Chris finish whatever they're talking about. Let's just go have a little before moment. 3 rooms I'm super excited about. Those windows on the south wall. Room number 2, I'm super excited about. I mean, I think it's like 9 or 10 feet of window, and I'm dreaming of wall-to-wall drapery over this window. I'm thinking possibly motorized because we're gonna put our bed in front of it, and a really cool wall-to-wall upholstered headboard one day. The window in our bathroom just came out. Windows are coming out. I'm sorry, if you're new here and we're just meeting for the first time, I get really excited and I've been waiting for this day for way too long. Somebody in the comments said that this is going to be like a conservatory, and I can't unhear that. So we have 2 south windows on that wall that I have never seen the light come in, and I've been dreaming about it since the day we bought this house. And the biggest, most exciting window is a nearly 10-foot sliding glass door. I'm feeling very lucky. We're working with an amazing company called Lux Windows, who has been so incredible. They were able to make the windows for me in the color I wanted, with the cute grills that I wanted to make my modern vintage dreams come alive. And their crew so far, I have to say, is amazing. I also have siding ideas that I've been waiting for these windows to go in so we can look at the color options. So it's all coming up. The awesome Steve. Stress level on a scale of 1 to 10.
Probably a 9.
Only 9? You're not over 10? I'm actually mega impressed by that.
There's a lot going on. I have to go answer questions for plumbers and HVAC and windows, and I'm still trying to get some framing done for the windows, so.
Can we all just take a minute to appreciate the smile on this guy's face? That's the smile I fell in love with.
We're gonna put some pressure-treated lumber on here, basically waterproof the window and screw the window too, so we can finish everything a lot better. Lots to do.
We need 2 Chris's today.
In between answering questions for everybody.
Okay, I don't think we have a choice.
We gotta take her down.
Apparently, our 50-year-old stucco is causing problems. But one window's in, and that is super exciting. Look at the cutie. So after they sewed out Fiona's window, then they're tackling this big beast of a window, and Chris is rushing to get my office all framed up so that they can put the window in there. And they're making me wait till tomorrow before they do the main floor. I'm not gonna sleep tonight. First window's in upstairs.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the little bathroom window. I mean, it looks great. And did you get the basement windows already?
Just one.
You still gotta take one window completely out.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it could be much help. You're in such a rush that I would just be in your way.
Possibly.
Massive sliding glass door. That's where they hid it earlier. They got it here, ready to go in that massive hole in my wall. Watching that guy go in is going to make the creepy wasp's nest, the cold, the temporary wall, it's gonna make it all worth it. The big piece of wood has come out. Look at the light. This room, it used to be 2 rooms, and this used to be half of the size and was the original window, and we just extended it all the way so that it would be even on the wall, which meant that we get this huge, crazy window. Unplugging the construction light because the living room windows are going in. It is still a very dark hole in the kitchen. Patience is a virtue, so I'm just gonna, when I get my kitchen windows, I get them. Chris is working away at getting the framing done in my office so that that window can go in. And so much has been happening upstairs. We gotta sneak by, there's so many people working.
I just learned.
This one has been a battle. She's making you work for it, eh? This one?
Yeah, no, it's good.
It's not bad.
We're
You guys can roll with anything.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to open one just for fun? That was fun. Look. It slides so easily too. We opted for the sliders for a couple of reasons. Downstairs, I just love the idea of like lifting them up. I think it's so romantic. In the bedrooms, I just feel like we can get these windows open more. We have casements in our house now, and the track is full of dust and I cannot get in to clean it. But these ones, I can get to the track and keep it all clean. And we have a noisy HVAC guy putting in, but we love him, putting in the vents where the window seats are gonna be. The windows look a little weird on this wall because there's 2 small windows with a whole bunch of wall between them. We're planning a fireplace bump out. Beautiful wood stove that we got on Facebook Marketplace. You'll have to check out that video, goes inside of that. And then because we have that big bump out, I decided window seats on either side of the window, which is going to be so pretty.
How's the progress going?
It's crazy. They're going so quickly.
I feel like I'm moving slow. Framing, done. I have to get a sheet up there. So I'm just getting ready to cut that on the ground and get that on, but I actually want to see what's going on. I want to see some of these new windows, so I'm just going to head upstairs quick. Still have some film on them to protect them, but they look pretty incredible. So I better get back to work because pretty soon they're going to be waiting on me.
I have siding samples. We have to make this final decision because windows go in. What do we have to do after windows? Wait, do we do inspections and then installation?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can't see anything.
Once the inspections are done, we're going to have a drywall crew come in because I don't think you guys want to watch me and Chris mud drywall for 3 weeks. So while they're here working inside, Chris and I are planning on working outside and finally getting some siding on this house. Sorry, Tyvek, but we just can't promote you on our YouTube channel anymore. And as soon as they have these windows in on the deck, you and I are going to look at the options. Can't believe you're going to bring that up. No problem.
But there's a new sill going on, that's why it's stopped.
Oh, the sill's perfectly level, is it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Chris might be slightly obsessive about things like that.
Yeah.
When you stand right here and you look, 3 new windows. Officially the back wall upstairs.
Oh, is it done?
All windows.
God,
It looks amazing. I can go.
They can wait for that.
What do you think?
It's going to be a new house.
It is.
It's a big step to get done.
Oh, they're so nice. I'm so glad we went with Right.
I can't wait to go in and see how much light's in the living room once they're in.
There's so much light in our bedroom. You haven't been in yet. Oh no, I'll get it for you. No peeking. I don't want to get too excited about the kitchen happening soon. It's still a dark hole.
You got it?
That's my office window. They just put in my office window. And next up is the living room windows. So the ones that went in upstairs and my office window, we did all as sliders, but all of the windows that are more like taller than they are wider, there's probably a name for that. Is there a name for windows that are taller than they are wider? Never mind, there's no name for that. I'm gonna make one up. So all the windows that we did that are taller than they are wider, we did as like lift up sliders. In the kitchen, the dark, dreary kitchen, oh, she's gonna be a transformation tomorrow. All 5 of these windows are gonna be the sliders. In the end, the frames would have been a different shape if they weren't all matching windows, and I didn't think I could live with that. They're all gonna have little cafe curtains on them. It's gonna be so cute.
Hello, beyond the golden gate, we stand on the opposite shore. Hello,
But the whole front of the house is just like completely changing. It's crazy. Only a couple weeks and we won't have Tyvek anymore. I'm gonna show you the siding samples as soon as Chris is done because I want to give him like at least the impression that he gets a say on the color. They're so awesome. They're just powering through this. And let's go look inside. Oh my God. Why? How do windows make a room look so much better?
I reach through mysterious seas.
Move, but yeah, whatever.
You guys are doing a killer job.
Thank you.
We have windows. The living room has windows.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It feels like a real house, hey?
Well, we have light now.
I know.
It was pretty dark for a while.
Isn't it so great? Open them. They move so nicely.
Yeah. Very nice.
Oh,
That one's in.
I know.
Oh, that one was super out of level.
Inspecting the levelness. You're supposed to be appreciating the pretty.
Wow. It's so nice looking out into the trees.
So nice.
For the things I don't know.
One side.
That's probably the window that I framed. The whole time that they were obsessing about the levelness of my windows, I was thinking planter boxes, right? Are we thinking herbs? Are we thinking like a basil window?
You know what I was just thinking?
What were you just thinking?
I've been working for 7 months on this house, and these guys show up and totally change the house in half a day.
All in this, I stand alone. Show me where the ending.
No kitchen today.
Tomorrow.
No south wall and no slider.
Tomorrow.
I'm grateful. I'm
More
grateful
excitement
we're getting
tomorrow.
oh my God. Perfect. It's day 2 of window day. Big slider is going in today. I'm so looking forward to that. And then they just have a few windows left. I never did get to showing Chris the siding samples yesterday because it was such a whirlwind. We'll definitely look at that today as well. But I hear noises at the front door. Here it comes.
You and me, everything that we did was wrong.
Yeah, that's gonna work for me. That is gonna work. So amazing. This is officially the best corner of my kitchen, right here. I've been waiting 6 months for those 2 windows to come out. I couldn't be happier. The old house just keeps throwing up challenges, let's call them. So upstairs, they still haven't put the extra trim on the window. In the night, I was like, I don't know if I can live with that trim that's on those windows. And then over here, there's a problem with the way that the window comes down onto the original parging. How does that get finished after the fact? I don't know what to do, so stay tuned. If you've been enjoying this video, please be sure to hit the like button. It really helps us expand our reach. Every single thumbs up, every single comment, and every subscribe really makes a world of difference for us, and we are so, so grateful. The kitchen windows are open.
Oh geez. Realized the patio door, I framed it too tall. I framed it like an exterior door, so it's a couple inches tall, so I have to sort that out for these guys.
All the fun things we had. Tell me, do I ever miss that? I try to figure this all out for myself. All the I'm feeling numb to the pain. I don't need you already, body.
Just finishing up getting this door to the right size. I still have to put a strip along the bottom to match subfloor heights, but we're going to shim that to make sure the door is perfectly level. And the guys just finished doing the 2 extra kitchen windows because we still had our laser level set up from yesterday. So all the heights off the countertops are going to be absolutely perfect on all 5 of these, which is what you want. We're opening up the patio door. This is going to be exciting.
Waiting for your love to come home. You got me feeling so I'm stupid in love. When you go, just say so. I'm good. Waiting for your love to come home. You got me feeling so dumb, stupid in love. When you go, just
The lovely Ian is here from Lags, who helped us with all of these windows, and I was just saying hi to him in front of the house. We came in, I was going to show him everything else. Look, the last opening is out. So we're all pausing our tour. Now this is ridiculous. It's like we're watching a campfire, except we're all watching a big sliding glass door go in. Okay, let's head upstairs because you didn't see the giant window in the bedroom.
No, this is massive.
Isn't it just a total change?
Holy smokes. I like the consistency of all the cross grills in all the glass everywhere.
Everywhere, except, you know where we didn't do it? You guys were amazing at working with us on design. We didn't put it in the transom.
It would have been very squished.
I was super appreciative that we could customize so many of those like minute details.
Yeah, there's so many little options with windows. You and Chris did a lot of work to prepare all the openings and to change all the framing. And
Yeah, it was a ton of work.
in a house that's not being gutted and renoed like this one, we'll replace the windows as is, finish the interior, finish the exterior so you don't have to paint or maintain
So you
the
don't
outside.
even really need a contractor. You guys can just take
Yeah,
over a
we-
window switch
we are
out.
the contractor.
Start to finish.
Yeah, provide all the warranty for the windows, for the work, all of that kind of stuff.
Amazing. If someone was going to shop for windows, the technology has massively improved.
Yeah.
Over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Which, if you're a girl who makes drapery, which is what I used to do in my past life, it was great because your linen drapes don't rot anymore.
Correct.
So why would we want to pick triple over double, which we didn't do because we saved our budget that way?
Yeah, well, you had asbestos, so. I would always recommend getting triple, and then from triple, depending on what type of coatings that you want on the glass, we can put coatings on the outside pane that help
Okay.
reflect UV and heat away
Okay.
and keep the house a normal temperature. And then also, especially in a triple pane, we can put a coating on the inside as well that helps keep the heat or the AC inside the house.
Oh, wow. We're going to look at the trim on the window outside. So
Yeah.
now we can just leave that flange, right? Just like that for a couple weeks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll all be sealed up because we silicone and then stick the window to the silicone as well, to that
Right,
building
yes,
paper. So.
yeah, they were doing all of that, which is amazing. I think
Yeah.
Chris is really happy. You're happy with the amount of waterproofing and like the care that's been taken on all that, hey?
As long as Chris is happy, we're happy.
I mean, this bar is so high.
They're finishing off the waterproofing, so they're going over the flanges on all the windows. You leave the bottom open. We've got the dam and the sill covered with this This isn't blue skin, it's the same stuff. It's just a rubberized.
Self-adhesive, so you don't need a primer for it.
If any water were to get behind any of this, it can still get out the bottom, over the top of that bottom flashing. You're just sealing everything up so it stays out.
So we're putting it around the sides, and then the top we come 6 to 8 inches past, like we've done on that one. Some guys will just use tuck tape. So this membrane, this 6-inch, is going to be a lot more.
Yeah.
You're way happier with that?
Yeah, that's way better finish.
And then inside we have a bit more work because you're going to do some spray foaming.
Yeah, we got spray foam too. Kind of leave it to the last thing.
I asked if I could be the spray foamer, but they suggested I don't make a huge mess. And what's happening?
There's a big lump in the floor right here. So I've just taken out some screws and I'm chiseling away the lump, and then I'll probably grab my belt sander and
Oh my gosh.
kind of get it perfect.
The store is making you work for it, huh?
Yeah.
Better off said and done. You and me, I finished up.
Chris and I have been renovating for so many years, and it never ever fails to amaze me how any little thing that comes up, he just like walks in his calm, cool way and just makes everything so much better. I am so lucky. We've been so busy. There's just so many people here that we haven't even had a chance to take it in together. I can't wait. Maybe at the end of the day. And we gotta pick that siding color. I feel like the windows are really putting the transformation of this room over the top. I can't even remember back to the time when that was where the original kitchen sink was. And in the back part, which is now going to be my beautiful conservatory kitchen, this was a bedroom or possibly a den with a sliding glass door here. Sebastian's one of the electricians. They were working away all last week, which is why we shared the sort of big update video with you last week of everything that we've gotten done in the last 200 days, because Chris was running around putting all of the boxes everywhere in the house where we wanted plugs and lights and all those things. And now the awesome guys are back here just putting the last of the finishing touches on, because, did you call in your inspection?
It will be early next week.
Early next week. Once that inspection clears, Chris has a framing inspection to clear. We have to do insulation and vapor bearing, and then drywall. Drywall is happening. This building that we've been in for the last 6 months is gonna be a house soon, and then I get to make it a home.
Before we even begun, thank God. All the fun times we had. Tell me, do I ever miss that? I try to figure this all out for myself.
Glass window.
I'm feeling numb to the
Oh my goodness, let's go down. This is what we've been waiting for. Go, Tom.
Yeah.
Sorry to bug you one more time.
You're not gonna help move that?
Well, if they need help, I will.
No, we're doing good.
pain. I don't need you already,
You didn't need my help.
waiting for your letter to come home. You got me feeling so dumb, stupid in love when you
Oh yeah, holy cow. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like you see it with the kitchen.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, so nice.
Crazy. I'm taking the film off. I want to see the real light.
go, just say so. I'm done waiting for your letter to come home. You got me feeling so dumb, stupid in love when you go, just say so.
Got a couple seconds. Do you want to talk about siding?
I do. Siding can go right up to the window, or we can have a little border of white.
I don't know if I'm gonna like that huge trim.
I prefer just the very simple, because I want to have shutters on these two windows too, so
Of course you do.
of course I do. Whoa. So these are the 4 options that I narrowed it down to. I think this color is beautiful, but then it's quite a dark house. This one, I like the kind of greeny color, and it's lighter. You know, if I'm going for this like modern cottage feel, this doesn't feel as cottage to me. It feels more colonial. Do you like the green?
No, I don't think I want a greenhouse. So,
Green's out. Green,
yeah,
so
this-
we're
you're
making
right.
progress.
You're right, this one does look good with the shingle.
In the sun, this more silvery gray one really pulls out the blue of the shingle. The beigeier, brownier, warmer one, you see less of the blue of the shingle. I don't know if I can decide.
Well, I sure can't.
We have just enough time for you guys to weigh in and help us make a decision.
It can't be worse, can it? Than the blue?
The window crew left. They did an amazing job. And it's been so busy. We should go look together
Okay,
because it looks great.
all right, let's go.
Still cleaning. That was such a whirlwind, hey?
Yeah, it's busy,
You're
busy couple
exhausted.
days. I am exhausted.
It looks so good. This one, I think, so cute. It looks so good. Are you happy with it?
I'm happy with it. Are you?
Yeah, I'm super happy. I wish I could take the film off.
No.
This is the darkest time of day.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see this in the morning. Have you been outside yet? Have you seen it from across the street?
No.
It feels like we're on the other side, hey?
No. Not quite.
What? It feels like we've turned a corner from like the dirty building to the finishing.
I love your office window.
I know. Shortening that window makes such a huge difference.
Yeah, the house looks really good from the front.
It looks like really cottagey and sweet, right?
Yeah, I can finally see what's been in your head all this time.